What's up, guys? This is Logan, subbing in for Jay. We're doing a deck profile today. This is Joseph. What are you running today, Joseph?
So I'm running Metalfoes. I got 45th at the Columbus Regional top and got my invite for Nets. So I'll just jump right into the deck profile.
Cool.
So I ran one raccoon. I think he's really needed.
You mean rabbit?
Rabbit? Yeah. This is totally a raccoon. And two Gofu. A lot of people don't run this card. I don't know why. It's even really broken when you just draw it and no other Metalfoes and stuff, because you can just make the Utopia card and then just, do a 5k beat stick and kind of sit on him. And then Gofu, I run at 2. I don't like to run it at 3 because I feel like I draw it way too much. And then at 2, even if I draw it in a brick, I'm usually still extending my plays with other cards. So I feel like 2 is a good consistent number. That's it for the normals. I run 3 of every Metalfoe, obviously. Pretty standard. Some people run this at 2. I used to. And the funny thing is once I started running it at 3, it's actually really funny how more consistent this deck was, and I thought it was actually really good and ran a lot better at 3 because his search at the end phase is just really broken when you need another Metalfoe in your hand and you want to thin out your deck. The one of Luster, I think this is standard in any Pendulum deck. I ran the Magispector package, and I actually did run one Nekomata. Nekomata is really helpful. He unbricked a lot of my hands. I used to not run him. I run a 40 card deck, and it's at 41 now simply because of this card. It's just a lot. It's a lower scale, and it's really good to draw him with other Metalfoes. I draw high scales a lot. I'll draw like 3 8s, and then I can just draw this and search for Nekomata and scale Nekomata and just keep going off. So
pretty cool.
3 Archphoenocentric, pretty standard. I run 2 Ariadne, so I do run this build. This build, honestly, I love. I ran 3 Ariadne, and it was good, but you kind of brick your hands a little bit when you run 3 Ariadne. It's not as popular. 2, it just seems consistent. I draw him when I need it, and worst comes to worst, if I just draw him and no Metalfoes, I'll set him and then get a strike on my next play and stall out a little bit. But the strikes are just too strong. 3 strike and a warning. You set one of those, you're negating their whole Pendulum Summon. With DDDs, you're negating their Lamia. It's just broken in this format. And honestly, if I still run Metalfoes into the next format, against Zodiac, strike will be really good, I think, personally. 1 fusion and 2 quick play. I run 2 quick play simply for the combo play. 2 quick play combination set with a Mithroium and some other Metalfoe is kind of the general idea for this deck. Because then you can just make Metalfoe, Mithroium, Orichalc, and be able to make an Alcahest with an Orichalc pop. 2 painful, I think 3's too much, and I think 1's too little. 2, you just draw them enough. I've never drawn both before, I don't think, and I've been playing this deck for 3-4 months, since it's become a thing, really. And I never really draw them both. 1 counter, 1 combination, 3 strike, warning, and vanities. I think 1 and 1's pretty good. I try to build with 2 combination and no counter, and counter came up a lot. Late game, counters in your grave, you just banish it and add a Metalfoe to scale to Pendulum Summon. It saves your butt a lot, and its back row effect isn't that bad. It's pretty good to get a Volflame out to get a beater on board. And then I run the strike package because it's strike and it's really good to negate a whole Pendulum Summon. Your opponent just doesn't know what to do afterwards. They kind of just. I had one guy where he Pendulum Summoned and I activated strike and he literally just extended his hand. It won me a couple duels. It was pretty good. So I'll go into side deck. Side deck, 2 Lava Golem. I don't run the Kaiju package, and the funny thing is my friends all together have recommended me to run Kaijus instead of the Lava Golems. But if you have Trito, Bahamut against Mermills, if you have the DDDs that have the 2 spell and trap negators, and clear Crystal Wing, you just take Harbinger and Crystal Wing and have the 1 spell and trap negator and then just bait that out. And everybody's like, well, he's a 3k, 2500 defense. Well, 2500 defense, if I special summon him in defense position, I can attack over him with Mithroium, or I can use his effect to return him to my hand. It's really nice. It's really good. And 1,000 burn damage actually comes into play. I actually won a game off that. I special summoned it to his field. He took 1,000, and then next turn, like, he tried to OTK me. He couldn't. Next turn, I hit him for a little bit of damage. This was still on field, and he took the 1,000 and lost the match. Jinzo, because I don't like Danko as much because I set a lot. So just negating spells and traps is really nice. Retaliating C, 3 Retaliating C. I'll get back to this card in a sec. 2 Max C, standard, 3 MST. I don't like paying for stuff. I don't like Cosmic Cyclone as much because you have to pay 1,000, and I go in time a lot. So if I pay 1,000, I'm losing. I actually lost in Louisville off of paying 1,000 off Cosmic Cyclone. 2 Dark Hole and a Raigeki for DDD.
No Chaos Hunters?
No Chaos Hunters. I only saw 2 ABC, and my ABC matchup is actually pretty good. I lost to one of them, I did, but he had anti-spell, so you can't really help that.
Wouldn't it help you more in the mirror match?
In the mirror match on Chaos Hunter?
Yeah.
I mean, all you banish is counter, so in the mirror match it's not as big. That's why I'll come back to this. This in the mirror match is absolutely broken. If you don't run it in the mirror match, I'm sorry, but you have to. 3 of this, and I can side out anything. This card won me so many duels. Like it just makes them sad. They lose their fusion, they lose their materials, and honestly, like even if they make Mithrilium to return it to your hand, you can just use it again. Or if they attack over it, they just waste their battle phase because they don't want to keep going with this card on field. And then on your turn, you just pop it. You pop it, and then search a Max C. Like, this card in the mirror match is broken, and it won me so many duels and so many matches. I played 5 mirror matches, and I only lost 1 of them. And honestly, this card was the MVP of the whole night. And then I'll do extra deck. 2 Alcahest. In case you haven't noticed, most of my deck's German, so it looks pretty cool. Most of it, not all of it. 3 Mithrilium, 2 Alcahest. I like 2 Alcahest, it comes up. It came up once this tournament, and actually the 3rd Mithrilium only came up once, and it wasn't even a big deal, so I'm surprised. I didn't make them as much. My first 4 matches were 2-0, and 3 of them were the mirror match. I mean, 2 of them were the mirror match, so it just didn't come up that much. Adamante, funny story. I dead drew. I had a really bad hand where I drew 2 Retaliating C against an Infernoid player because he played Void Imagination, and I thought I could like kind of be really sacky and like Retaliating C his Void Imagination, so all his Void monsters got banished. But he actually sided it out, I found out afterwards. So I used Retaliating C to make Adamante and attack over one of his monsters. I think it was Decatron, and then proceeded to OTK him. It was actually really funny. Run Orcalc. If I run the second, I take out Adamante, but Adamante is actually pretty good to save you from dead hands, I've learned. Even if you have to use like the Utopia 2500 attack monster to fuse summon, he's pretty good. 1 Ignister, 1 Omega, 1 Vermilion, never came up. Same with Ignister, never made him. Omega, I made once against a DD player, it was okay. Totem Bird came up in a mirror match, actually. I made Totem Bird, and all he had was a counter set back row. He was kind of like playing desperate at the end, and I made Totem Bird and attacked and used Totem Bird to negate the counter. Castel, never made it. Utopia Package, and this guy. Utopia Package, I made a couple times, it's good. This guy, funny enough, he actually was pretty good. He won me like a duel or 2. When you just like late game and you're in time, like he's really good to make, and it's really easy because it just takes 2 Vol Flames, so he's pretty popular. But overall, I like the deck. It ran really well. I went X3, 2-0 my first 4. I played ABC, 60 card PK Fire. That was a little weird. All Metalfoes until round 7. I played another ABC player. I lost my round 6 to the first place guy. Second player, I played ABC. I mean, round 7 I played, round 8 I played ABC, lost to ABC, and then round 9 I played my first ever DDD in the whole tournament and lost to him off of Raigeki.
So what'd you do today at locals?
Today at locals I went X1. I went 4-1. It was okay. I actually didn't run this version. I ran a version with 3 Pot of Desires and 3 Summoners Art. I saw in ARG Hartford, and I still hate Pot of Desires. Really hate that card, so I don't think I'll be running that card anytime soon in my Metalfoes.
So what'd you lose to?
I lost to Cosmo.
Cosmo?
Yeah, Cosmo gave me a hard time. When they make Destroyer and the Death Star, like, you just lose off top, so
yeah.
Otherwise.
Well, thanks for the deck profile. And this has been Joe, and this is Logan.
What's up, guys? This is your boy Jay Corbett of Team Sanctum. Thank you for watching this video. It's much appreciated. We appreciate the comments, the subscriptions, the likes, everything. Pretty much we would like to hear more from you guys, what type of videos you guys want to see, anything else that seems to interest you guys. There will be more deck profile videos, there will be more other types of videos like duel videos, theory videos, and stuff like that. So again, like, subscribe, leave a comment below in the comment section, and yeah, we'll see you again next time.